Hello everyone, so it's that time once again for our betting preview. We'll be giving you 6 likely games and 3 likely goal scorers as well. My name is Deji. Kelechi will be doing this with me. Let's do it. Alright then, Kelechi, we start off in England. As Manchester City still looking to seal that top 4 place. They are up against Crystal Palace. We think that game should produce at least 2 goals.
I think 2 goals should come out of that game. Both sides have had goals in games involving themselves and other opponents. I think for City, it's about 8 in 9 in the last 9, while for Crystal Palace, 7 in their last 8. It's at least seeing 2 goals or more in it. So it's going to be hard for me to see that game end up in maybe just 1 goal. I think 2 or more goals will be in that game, and it will be a nice bet for anyone to
last City game produced 4 goals against Middlesbrough, so that one looks a good bet for us. All right then, let's move on to Italy. There's Juventus against Torino. It's a big derby in Turin, but then Juventus at home, they are on this amazing 33-game winning streak, and they should win again.
Amazing run from Juventus. You just mentioned about the fact that about 33 games that they've gone this season. I think Torino themselves are a good side when it comes to the way they hold themselves up and get those goals, but defensively I think that's where they would fall apart in that Turin derby. I think Juventus would do enough playing at the Juve Arena to get the win. Like I said,
33 games for Juventus. It's a winning streak, Kelechi. It's amazing, and well, we look for them to win once again against Torino. Let's move on to Spain. There's Atletico Madrid versus Eibar. Atletico Madrid coming off a bit of a disappointing result against Real Madrid, or maybe a huge disappointing result, but then against Eibar at home, they should avoid defeat.
Yeah, I've won the last 4 against Eibar in the all competition.
Yeah, that's good.
But also a bit cautious because Simeone might need to rest some players for that second leg and maybe put a team out there that might be able to just get at least a draw from that game. They have no skill of getting out of the Champions League spots. I think that's
it's sealed already. Yeah,
it's a bit safe for them. So I think he might want to rest 1 or 2 key players for the second leg against Real Madrid. So it will be wise to just stay with a win or draw for Atletico Madrid.
All right, moving on from Spain, let's go on to France. It's PSG versus Bastia. PSG at home. They are, well, 3 points at the moment against Monaco, but then potentially 6 points against Monaco. It's everything to play for now, Kelechi. I think PSG should get to win. They should wrap it up as easy as possible.
PSG themselves have disappointed their fans. 6-1 against Barcelona last weekend. It was against Nice 3-1. It wasn't the kind of result the fans wanted to see. Monaco now are in pole position to win the league. I think PSG would have to give their fans something to celebrate. That game against Bastia, for a Bastia side that trying to look for the last time they got a victory against PSG. I'm looking for a start to back. Bastia would get something against PSG. It's hard to see one. So I think a PSG win, it's on the card.
Yeah, a win would be sure, and a win as early as possible as well should be ideal. Looking at something being done in the first half in that one. There's Bayern Munich versus Darmstadt in the Bundesliga. That's another side that's been a bit disappointing. Bayern Munich, not Darmstadt, but Kelechi, Darmstadt could get relegated. We think that game should give us at least 3 goals.
I think Darmstadt will throw everything at Bayern Munich here. I don't think Bayern Munich will be able to keep a clean sheet against this Darmstadt side. They'll want to prove it.
They've won their last 3, by the way.
Exactly, and I think Bayern Munich also have a point to prove to the fans. There's always this mentality that once you've won the league, the team becomes, yes, maybe Ancelotti might do a bit of shuffling with the side, but I think they will be good enough to get a victory over Darmstadt at the arena.
All right, then let's look at our final game. It's Ajax up against Go Ahead Eagles. They're still looking for a miracle in the league, Ajax. And, you know, the most they can do is just to win against Go Ahead Eagles. Keep on moving.
I agree with you. I think they should do that. Go on to push the league leaders on. But also, I think for them, they might look at the kind of form they're in. Scoring for fun in the Europa League now, also in this interesting 6 games winning run in the league itself. Playing against the Go Ahead Eagles side that you'll not call the strongest side in the Eredivisie. So I think for Ajax, maybe a lone win because they might want to rest players quickly for that second leg in the Europa League. So I think Ajax would do enough to get that win against Go Ahead.
Yeah, but they should do it quickly as well. And then up to our goal scorer, Kelechi, Robert Lewandowski, top scorer in the German Bundesliga. We've talked about how a bit of a disappointment the Bayern Munich season has been, but then Lewandowski will do his best to seal that goal scoring title, and is up against Darmstadt.
He has this interesting run of form. I think it's just 1 in his last 9 that he's not been able to score. he's been getting goals for fun. There's this fear that he might be rested, but there's also this belief that, come on, if you're resting Lewandowski and
Resting him for what exactly?
the league is wrapped up. You want to give all the strikers, you want to keep players sharp and all, but also don't forget Pierre Aubameyang would also be chasing that. So I think he's going to come in there, maybe get substituted within the 60th and 70th minute mark, but he would get a goal.
For Real Madrid are up against Granada, Kelechi. Cristiano Ronaldo has been scoring for fun his last couple of games. Well, he scored 4 in his last 5. He scored in 4 of his last 5 games, more like, but then in those games, 8 goals. We think if he plays against Granada, he should get another goal.
Ronaldo is a man who loves to shut the critics down, and he has a chance against Granada to do that, because the big question now is, and what everyone is saying is, okay, he's picking the Champions League over the league, that he's not been able to find his form in the league. And I think against the Granada side, with Atletico Madrid almost done, I think about 80% done, Zidane might want to give him a chance to get a run in this one.
All right, and our final goal scorer is Romelu Lukaku. He plays for Everton, also top scorer in the English Premier League. We think he should, well, he's been off for about 2 games now, but should get back in scoring form.
Yeah, I think he's big, he's strong, he's Romelu Lukaku.
He's reliable, maybe. All right, guys, that's it for our betting preview this week. Go out there, subscribe to Tregon TV. Also follow us on our social media platforms. And don't forget to call your friends to be part of the fun. Have a great weekend.